Ball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Jordan Balazovic, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Jose Altuve, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Digging in, John Birdie. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And he misses 2-1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 3-1. In the air now, out to right field. Decker will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 44, Yordan Alvarez.
Stepping in, Yordan Alvarez. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Now a throw over.
He's good.
Altuve leads off first with 1 away. Runner goes for second. In there. Now the throw. And it's not in time, as he's in well ahead of the throw. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Grounded down the 3rd baseline.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Standing in now, Alex Bregman. 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
2 out here and a runner at second. And the count will be full. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Digging in, Cavan Biggio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Popped him up. Avila waits on it. 1 out.
Batting second, not shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Settling in now, Bo Bichette. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off again, ball 3. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Tucker waits on it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the right fielder, Justin Decker.
Now to the plate, Justin Decker, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. 2 out, nobody on. Left field. In comes the left fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Still no score. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Now the 1-1 pitch. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Aledmys Diaz.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Kepler looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo shot for Aledmys Diaz. 4th home run for him on the season, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
At the plate now, Kyle Tucker. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Fastball, and it's strike 3 called. Oh, that looked inside, but instead it's the 3rd out of the inning. Astros off and running on the solo homer. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. It's now 1-0 Houston. Here's George Springer. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
The 1-2.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the 1st out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Austin Meadows. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the 2nd deck. And another foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
In now, Pete Alonso. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Verlander into his motion. Here it is on 2-1. Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. It remains 1-0. In now, Alex Avila, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Ground ball right into the shift. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Striding into the box, Jose Altuve. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Altuve is retired, 2 down now.
The center fielder.
Now at the plate, John Birdie. He flew out in his last at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Full count still. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 3-2 one more time. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Biggio makes the play and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Astros, but they're on top 1-0. Stepping in for the Jays, Lourdes Gurriel. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. The 1-1.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
That's in there. The Jays look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. A runner at second, nobody out. Hit back toward the mound. And that's out number 1.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Coming to the plate now, Zach Collins, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Hit down the third baseline. 1 out and a runner on third. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Next to bat for Toronto, Cavan Biggio. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
To the plate now, Bo Bichette. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And he misses again. Ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Ready with the payoff pitch, and he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now batting, Justin Decker, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. The set and the 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. Blue Jays strand 3. They still trail 1-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Next up for the Stros, Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready on 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Out trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
So now to the plate, Alex Bregman. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
The 2-1. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these 2 arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. The 2-out hit means Carlos Correa will bat this inning.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
The 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering on the ground to the left side. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston, but they lead it 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. The 2-1 home. Now a swing and a fly ball, and it's a foul ball.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Hot shot down the line. Bregman gloves it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now back, the designated hitter, Austin Meadows.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Austin Meadows. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Count even at 2-2. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Center fielder going back. Gone! It's a solo home run for Austin Meadows. Number 14 on the season, as the Blue Jays are even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
At the plate, Pete Alonso. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Standing in now, Lourdes Gurriel. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And he fouls this one off. Verlander gets the sign. Here's the 1-2. And it's fouled away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Skied into straightaway right. Tucker waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Jays are able to tie things up thanks to the solo home run. We're through 4. All even now at 1-1. Standing in, Aledmys Diaz. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, and the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. At the plate now, Kyle Tucker. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now back, catcher, Alex Avila.
Striding in for Houston, Alex Avila. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A 1-1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Pitch on its way to Avila.
2-2 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Now the 3-2 pitch is at the knees and called strike 3.
Now back.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Slider is right there. 83 on the gun. It's 1-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. On to the bottom of the fifth. 2-1 Houston. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, thanks, Heidi. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another 2-2 offering.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. The payoff pitch one more time. Lifted the other way out to left center. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
The 1-1 home. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. Cavan Biggio will be next. The 3-2 pitch. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they'll breaks on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
The batter, number 8.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
There's ball 4.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Bo Bichette. And he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. Set and the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Heading out towards shallow right. Tucker waits on it. 1 away. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Justin Decker.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear that that's going to be the end of the afternoon for Justin Verlander. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Rogelio Armenteros was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Justin Decker will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. 3-2 with the bases loaded. Hit high and deep to right center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And this will get into the books as a sac fly and an RBI, and we are tied at 2.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that brings in George Springer. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
He's set. The 3-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So our situation has the bases loaded. 2 men out. And Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are tied 2-2. Into the box, John Birdie. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Yordan Alvarez. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. The 1-2.
Ball that's outside.
Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2. Anthony Rizzo would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the 6th. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The third baseman, number 13, Lourdes Gurriel.
1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Two pitches fouled away. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, left
So
fielder
striding in, Max Kepler. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
3-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Edubray Ramos is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
number 61, Enterprise Ramos.
Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rizzo. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single.
The bat, number 1. Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. The 1-1 home. It's the outside corner for the 2nd strike. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. The 1-2.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do they have so many options at their disposal right now.
So stepping in, Aledmys Diaz. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
None out, runners at first and second. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And 2-2. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Into the box, Kyle Tucker. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
This is line to left. Kepler is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now back, catcher, Alex Avila.
Stepping up to the plate, Alex Avila. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And it's 1-2.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of inning number 7, and we are tied 2-2. Josh James gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Striding in, Zach Collins. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit towards center. Birdie is there, and there's 1 away.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cavan Biggio. It was a walk in his last trip. The 3-1. Pulled toward right center field. Birdie will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Birdie makes the catch for out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Ross Stripling will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Number 68. play.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jose Altuve. One pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
In now, John Birdie. And here's a ball hit in the air. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Now at the plate, Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. 1-2 on its way. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Score remains 2-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Decker earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. High in the air out to center field. Birdie is there, and he has it for the first out.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
George Springer the next to hit. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Grounder down the line at third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Austin Meadows.
Striding forward now is the DH, Austin Meadows. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Now the 1-2.
Whoa, that's down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. 1-2. Here it is. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And that will retire the side. 1 left for Toronto. And this game is still tied at 2-2. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the second out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos.
Ready for another chance? Carlos Correa. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Colin McHugh enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
Colin McHugh.
All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Hit to third. Bregman has it. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Max Kepler.
At the plate, Max Kepler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1 out, nobody on. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher.
So digging in now, Zach Collins. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Score remains 2-2. Aledmus Diaz will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate, Kyle Tucker. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Yeah, good job there to pull that bunt back. Now that he's ahead in the count, we'll see if he gets that bunt signed again.
Now the 2-1. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Throw is too late, so the sacrifice attempt turns into a base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Alex.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First and second here with nobody out. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now the 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Here he is in his third inning of work out of the pen, which isn't all that common these days. And he's looking a little off right now. These guys aren't used to getting this much work in a single game anymore.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box now, Jose Altuve. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Next to the Astros, the center fielder, John Birdie.
So striding forward now, number 6. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Now the 2-1.
Hey!
Yordan Alvarez would be next. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 2-2. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and set to go is the second baseman, Cavan Biggio. 1-1. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Bo Bichette. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Now time is called, and a very wise decision here with the potential winning run at first. They'll opt to put a little extra speed on the base pass. Stepping up now, Justin Decker. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There's one. Back to first. It's a double play, and we've got more baseball coming our way as the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Trey Turner will stay in the ballgame as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 7, Trey.
Anthony Bass takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 53, Anthony.
New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Yordan Alvarez. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Drilled to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. Game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Into the box, Alex Bregman. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. In prior meetings against Anthony Bass, just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. Now the 1-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, Carlos Correa. Swing and a line drive, but just foul. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Astros leave 1, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Now at the plate, George Springer. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
At the plate now, Austin Meadows. And it misses. 3-1 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4, so now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Now batting, first baseman,
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run.
Number 41.
So here's Pete Alonso looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, this offense is going to have to change their mindset. If they're going to get swing and misses on that slider, you know he's going to go to that well. They are going to have to be willing to take the ball the other way and stay back on that heater, or they are not going to recognize that pitch.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel, and that misses, ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So digging in with a chance to win it here, Max Kepler, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ball 4, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away.
Now batting, the catcher.
Chris Stavinsky answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it.
Number 47, Chris Stavinsky.
Zach Collins will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Now the 1-2 pitch, and he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Blue Jays strand 3. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Plate now is the designated hitter, Aledmys Diaz. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. A note now from the folks in programming. Due to the length of our contest this afternoon, our afternoon cooking program, In the Kitchen with Scott Rohde, will not be seen this afternoon. Ladies, don't shoot me. I'm just the messenger. Stepping in, Kyle Tucker. 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks, and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Danny Santana will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. A high fastball is in there. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. That's lifted the other way out to left.
Heading after it is Kepler.
He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Altuve. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Ready with the 2-1. Now Altuve connects. Deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
And Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him 1 extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. 1 more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. Score remains 2-2. Martin Maldonado is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 15, Martin Maldonado.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Cavan Biggio. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
The count now at 2-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Now batting,
at the plate, Trey Turner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch.
We got 3-2.
Count still full, 3-2. Lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Ready now, Justin Decker. The 1-1 pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full, 3-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory.
Well, that at bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish!
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had one hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Anthony Bass claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Astros, 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.